My name is Michael Gibson, founder and global managing director of the Critical Mobilization Group. I'm glad to talk with you for a few minutes today. And in this episode, I want to brief you on one of our other communities, Peacetime Professionals International Association, its missions, its membership, and the services we'll be providing to that membership. Let's face it, war is war. Troubled peace is troubled peace. Whether the trouble is related to a potential for morphing into a conflict situation, endemic poverty, agricultural or economic collapse, or any number of scenarios, the need for expertise found in our Peacetime Professional International Association is growing with the passage of time, with problems of old becoming magnified population growth and depleting of resources. We are all manner of diplomatic and international relations professionals experienced in working in third world nations around the globe to nurture and effect positive change. We are also all manner of professionals providing expertise in international relations, governance, civil administration, military and police training, economic development, institutional development, medical care, etc. In addition, we are all manner of diplomatic and international relations professionals, linguists, civil administration, and democratization experts, economic development, institutional development, and more. The missions of peace and war are very much similar. All peace is the absence of war. Who knows war better than a warrior? Then you should ask yourself, who knows peace better than a warrior? So we have warrior-like peacetime professionals, and we have peacetime professionals who have spent their entire career developing the skills and the experience and education necessary to operate smoothly and effectively in that environment. We are all manner of engineering, architectural, construction, and mechanical professionals to provide essential infrastructure as appropriate to the teams on the ground, as well as rebuild critical national infrastructure. We are all manner of professionals providing humanitarian aid and medical care to impacted populations. I'm sure we all remember a couple of years back, when the earthquake in Haiti hit. I happened to be in the Dominican Republic at the time. And the bodies that spewed throughout the streets in Haiti, under the rubble, in the trees, in the most obscure places, schools, were stench of foul odor of death, because the organizations who could have been there and could have assisted and saved many more lives couldn't assemble themselves in a structured manner to make a change or a difference. We plan to alleviate that with our associations around the world, and I guess many of you have asked yourself, why associations? Why not just hire these people? Because we need you on the ground where you are. And we also need that you're deployable to where you need to be. And if the United Nations says to me or one of our leaders in our organization that they need individuals to show up in Somalia or in Afghanistan or Haiti, then we may have 40,000 members in Haiti already waiting for our word to deploy, already in Afghanistan or any other disaster or situation that will cause for the arrangement of peace in that area. And one of our models for peacetime professionals, so you'll understand, if not our principal model, is peace is earned, not given. Who better to earn peace than a warrior? I assume you've noticed that I've just referenced some of the same sorts of skills I alluded to in discussing Wartime Professional International Association. Please note that I mentioned those earlier skill sets found in one of the associations are also sometimes needed on projects largely addressed by members of one of the other two associations. The entirety of our corporate staff is dedicated to the full and ongoing employment, career pathing, and growth, as well as entrepreneurial support of our individual members, just as we do at Wartime Professionals International Association. Via our web presence, they will be able to search out, research, and build relationships with potential employers and other entities around the world. We will focus on accelerating business development for our corporate members through vastly expanded access to global contracting opportunities via crowd contracting. You keep hearing crowd contracting over and over. This is our central business model theme for all of our associations. Like I said earlier in one of our episodes, it's basically this. A crowd of experts get together and perform on a contract on behalf of contract issuing authorities and contractors worldwide. Anyway, via crowd contracting, this will occur. Training and certification of our personnel will also be a benefit as well. We will utilize banking, factoring, and insurance services to ensure our membership is fully armed with what's needed in order to perform well in their tasks worldwide. We will provide mission-specific training and certification in a variety of mediums to individual members to secure credentials for specific contract deployments and foster career growth. Mentoring relationships and career pathing counseling are provided for individual members at any stage of their careers that they might build a more rewarding career. We say that over and over throughout this video series. Our main focus is you. Internship opportunities are to be provided for college students considering a career in a related field embodied in our membership. We mentioned that back when we were talking about wartime professionals. And might I add, if the daily rate for a position as an intelligence gatherer, if that the contract calls for that from some major organization worldwide, is $1,000 a day. Well, our mission at peacetime and wartime professional international associations is basically this. We want to negotiate an opportunity for that student, maybe not make $1,000 a day because their level of professionalism and expertise just isn't there to earn that yet. However, make a substantial amount, $200 or $300 a day. To a student, that's a lot of money. People say, well, our apprenticeship and our internship should be free. I don't think so. I think that early on we should teach the student that he should be paid for his work. The more professional and expert you are, the more you should be paid. It's really that simple. So we pay our apprentice, we pay our students to work with professionals in their chosen fields. So at the end of a summer of 90 days at $300 a day, and the first $80-some thousand is tax-free according to our government, for Americans. Now other people around the world, they do not enjoy the luxury of worldwide taxation. However, in our country, United States, we have to pay attention to those fiscal and monetary and tax issues. At any rate, that student gets to take home $300 a day for 90 days or 100 days over the summer. That's a nice chunk of change to put towards their student loans, their next semester in school, relieve the burden of their parents, and make them more responsible and understand what it really means to earn money and work with professionals. So by the time they graduate, they have their career path specifically charted out and they're following it. In summary, this particular community of professionals, as with Wartime Professional International Association, from the four corners of the earth embodies an incomparable wealth of expertise in theater, as well as in experience and ready-to-deploy capability. A substantive array of services are provided to our membership to facilitate their ongoing full employment, career growth, and business development potential. When not deployed, they will be learning and training always ready to assist, engage sovereign governments and international bodies in accelerating resolution of conflict situations and restoring normalcy to impacted populations. I am Michael Gibson, founder and global managing director of Critical Mobilization Group. I appreciate your having joined me today. And in the next episode, I want to tell you about the third of our individual communities as I tell you about the Disaster Recovery Professionals International Association. Thank you.